Her hair, once so beautifully kept, hung limply around her face. Dark circles were around her hollow eyes. Her shoulders slumped, and her clothes seemed to hang off her. The man beside her, who I assumed was the father of her child, looked impatient, his grip on her hand firm and possessive. He was tall, with a stern expression, his gaze focused elsewhere, seemingly oblivious to Abigail's apparent distress. As they moved through the crowd, he walked a step ahead, pulling her along rather than walking beside her. I stood there, stuck in that spot, my heart aching at the sight. Seeing her like this stirred something deep within me. She wasn't happy. She was suffering just as I had. The man glanced back at her. He looked irritated, and I couldn't help but feel angry. Our eyes met briefly. For a moment, Abigail seemed happy to see me. She quickly looked away, however, her hand tightening around the man's, but not before I saw the silent plea in her eyes. Her look spoke volumes. I watched them disappear into the crowd. As I made my way back to my car, I couldn't shake the feeling that our paths had crossed for a reason. I felt like this was another opportunity to help me to show my love for her. It hurt me to see her like this, and I knew I could make it better. That night, I went for a run. After I got back, I saw her name light up on my phone. She texted me. My heart raced as I opened it. I was shocked, but felt a tingle of joy that I hadn't misread her eyes at the mall earlier that day. She sent a long text expressing how sorry she was for cheating on me, and how she wished she never had this guy's baby or married him. I told her that I forgave her, and she asked if we could meet up later that week. I agreed. A couple of days went by, and we met at a quiet cafe, and as soon as she saw me, she burst into tears. She told me about how he treats her, and how she thought she was doing the right thing by not forcing me to be the father of someone else's child, but ended up trapped in a nightmare. She had been my world, and seeing her like this broke my heart all over again. I decided to take care of it, promising her she wouldn't have to suffer anymore. She asked if we could get back together, but I said no. The only reason I agreed to help her was just wanted to prove to her that I still loved her, and that the loyalty we had over the years hadn't died. So I did some digging. I spent hours on social media, piecing together fragments of information from Abigail's posts and comments. The man, Darren, wasn't a hard man to find. He had a routine and habits that were easy to trace once you knew what to look for. Public check-ins at the gym, photos tagged at his favorite bar, and even a few work-related posts gave me a roadmap of his daily life. One evening, I parked my car a few blocks away from their house. The engine ticked quietly as it cooled. I felt a familiar tension work its way into my muscles. It was the same feeling I'd had on missions that heightened awareness and sharpened my senses. I watched their house from a distance, noting the comings and goings, the lights flicking on and off. Darren left the house around 8 p.m.